Hey, it's Bri, and I'm back again with another story time because clearly I am God's favorite joke, and this kind of stuff only happens to me. If you've been here before, thanks for stopping by. And if you're new here, go ahead and click that red button and subscribe. And don't forget to click that bell for notifications because I know after this story time, you guys are gonna want to see Bri all the time, every time I upload. So it should come as no surprise to you guys that I am far from perfect. You know, I make my fair share of terrible mistakes. Thank God I get to make a living talking about these dumbass decisions that I love to make over and over again. That's why I said I gotta be God's favorite joke, because I cannot believe I keep meeting these weird ass people. Like, is God literally hand delivering me the content at this point? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments below. This story time is fairly recent. This literally happened to me like a few months ago. I was at a place in my life where I was working a 9-to-5. I still felt like I wasn't making enough money because I'm a greedy bitch, and I also live in Los Angeles, California. It doesn't even matter where I live. It's 2023. I feel like everybody need like 6 streams of income to like live comfortably. So yeah, my mindset at the time, I was kind of like, I cannot believe this is my life. Like, I cannot believe I'm going to a 9-to-5 and I'm only making this much when I know I could get out here and finesse.
Look at me, and I'm intelligent. I will get a sugar daddy that is the sugar daddy of the sugar daddies.
I decided like, I'm gonna find me a sugar daddy, and I went out and I did exactly that. I found me a sugar daddy like this. All you guys really need to know about this particular sugar daddy from this story time is that he was a widower. So like, his wife had died. He made that very clear to me like immediately. Our first conversation, he's like, yeah, like I really need this kind of relationship because my wife died. I kind of thought that this was like a lonely, weird ass man. He was like extremely nervous and like awkward to the point that I almost thought about not even meeting him in real life because he was just weird. Like he made it seem like he really needed companionship, but then at the same time, he was like super scared of being taken advantage of and that he wanted something long term. Like, he just came off like mad clingy, like telling me that you lost your wife and telling me that you don't want somebody that's just gonna leave or somebody that only cares about money. It's like, let's be real here. Of course I only care about money.
It's an evil world we live in.
I just kind of felt like this guy was telling me these certain things, possibly with the intention of manipulating me. That's why sometimes I feel weird telling my stories on YouTube, because I pick up vibes. Even through text, I pick up vibes. I could tell when something is going to go left. And that's exactly what happened with this story. Like, I knew from the beginning that shit was going to get weird, and it did get weird. So here we are. We were texting for about 3 days before we actually committed to meeting in real life, because he was very wishy-washy. Like, he would ask me stuff like, would you be open to spending the night? I really don't want something that feels transactional. Like, I want to feel like somebody wants to really spend time with me. And I'm like, dude, like, even if you were somebody my age and I just started dating you, I'm gonna take my ass home. Like, I'm not gonna want to spend the night with you. Even if this was like traditional dating, like, that's just not normal. That's moving like way too fast.
I don't know you.
But I ended up meeting with him because he offered to give me a cool amount of money just to go eat. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm about to make my whole check just to go eat dinner with this guy. That's no problem. I distinctly remember our first date. I had that man waiting at the restaurant literally like an hour because I go to work looking like crap. Like, I was not about to show up fresh off work. I had to go home. I had to get ready. I show up, and I'm not even gonna lie to you, when I first saw him, it was weird. I show up and he's just like admiring me like this, like gazing into my eyes, not even saying shit. That was weird as hell. That was weird as hell to me. I don't care. Some of y'all might be like, oh, that's so cute, that's romantic. I don't know this man and we're on a first date. We're supposed to be talking, not looking into each other's eyes. Like, please, you're creeping me out. You're scaring me, bitch.
I don't know you.
I don't know what to do. So I'm like,
oh my God, you're so sweet. Why are you looking at me like that?
like, I'm trying to like play dumb, but in my head I'm like, where the fuck is the waiter? Because I need a drink and I need it right now. I was trying to make small talk with him, and I honestly found him to be so cringe. Like, I hated this man on the first date, if you really wanted me to be honest with you. You know what? I actually feel like this is really relatable, because everybody has gone on a date and then they're like, you know what? At this point, I'm just here for the food. At the end of the day, it was like a free meal. Like, I didn't feel no chemistry, and I definitely was just playing my part. I didn't end up finishing my food food. He was barely eating, and to be honest, I'm one of those people, like, I hate when I'm eating and the other person is not eating. I don't know the psychology behind that, but like, I hate eating by myself. Like, if I'm with another person, eat. Like, let's eat together. Like, I don't know. Because I saw that he didn't really have an appetite and I was going in, I was like, okay, let's just get a box. Let's wrap it up. And so we went ahead and did that. We literally walked back to his house because this guy literally lived by the beach and he definitely did have an amazing view. He sent me pictures and everything, but like, the weather was absolutely terrible. I don't know why I feel like I need to tell you guys that, but it was like mad windy. Everything about this date was just bad, down to the weather. So when we get back to his house, this is where the story starts to get weird. As soon as I get there, I could tell by the amount of cat hair that was over his furniture and by the way that his house smelled that he didn't really have a lot of guests over there, right? I don't want to sound fucked up or nothing, but like, lonely people, like actually lonely people, they could be so draining and they could be so toxic. I'm not about to explain any further, but like, this man was checking a lot of boxes, that he was lonely and that he did not get a lot of social interaction. That is not good. Like, that's not good. That's not an energy that I want to be around. So I pull my phone out and I start setting all these different alarms on my phone. And then I changed the sound so it could sound like my ringtone. Basically, I was giving myself a curfew. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be here long enough to watch a movie with this man and then I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. So I turned to him and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna run to the restroom. Do you want to turn on a movie really quick? And he's like, yeah, of course, let's watch a movie together. I'm not gonna lie, by this point I was a little wine drunk and I probably took a while in the bathroom because I was checking my phone, I was taking selfies, I was looking at myself, fixing my makeup. Like, I already made up in my mind that this man was a quick finesse and I was over it. I really didn't care about his feelings. I was just playing my role. So when I come out the bathroom, we're sitting next to each other, we're holding hands. What's that movie, Captain something with Tom Hanks? And the guy is like, I'm the captain now. We was watching that movie. We had already missed like the first hour of the movie and it was still like an hour and a half of the movie left. I actually think I was having another glass of wine as well. I think he poured me another glass of wine. He starts asking me if I'm having a good time, if I enjoyed myself on the date, if the food was good. Like I said, I'm playing my role. I'm like,
Oh my God, I wish I didn't have work tomorrow. I would stay with you.
because remember, I told you guys when we were texting, he was saying how he would love to have me spend the night. And so I was playing into that. This man looks at me and he's like,
why don't you give me a bath?
when he said that, it registered in my mind as like, why don't we take a bath? And I'm looking at him, I'm thinking about what the bathroom looked like and how big the tub was, and I'm thinking to myself, well, that's not gonna work. And so I responded as such. I was like, I don't think we would fit in the tub together. And he was like, no, like, I want you to give me a bath. Nobody has ever asked me to do no shit like that in my life. And this was like an old man. And now that I think about it, what is actually more gross? Bathing with him or just giving him a bath in general? Y'all let me know in the comments. Maybe taking a bath with him is more disgusting. I don't know. I was taken aback. I was like, you want me to give you a bath? He said something about his wife, girl. I don't remember what he said. He said something like, you know, sitting here watching movies and holding hands with you, it just reminds me so much of my wife. That's why I was wondering if you would be willing to give me a bath, because that's one of the things that we used to do together. And honestly, I could not believe that he was bold enough to even ask me that on the first date. And that's why I kind of hate the whole sugar baby, sugar daddy thing, because sometimes people feel like they can subject you to like the weirdest possible shit just because they're giving you money. Giving you a bath, that's kind of like intimate. I don't know. I was so shocked that he was seriously asking me to give him a fucking bath that I was like, oh, you know what? Like, I don't feel like I have enough time for that. Like, we probably don't have enough time. Like, let's just finish the movie. He's like, no, we ain't got to finish the movie. I'll go run the water. Like, he offered to go run his own water. I'm like, oh my God, I need to find a way to get out of this immediately, because next thing I know, I'm going to blink my eyes and he going to be naked. That's when I was like, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you.
And I'm gonna touch your hand when I say this.
I really don't feel comfortable doing this on the first date. Like, I really don't want to see you like that. That's not what I signed up for. You told me you were gonna pay me to go eat. I should have known better. Like, I should have been smarter. But at the end of the day, we agreed to that. I only walked back with you to your house to be nice and to make you feel like I was actually enjoying the date. Also because you didn't give me my money yet.
Got to see it through, my boy.
I never signed up to give an old man a bath. That's what really was throwing me. I wasn't trying to be mean or nothing, but I had to ask the golden question, are you gonna give me more money? Like, what do I get? And I didn't ask it in a ruthless or in a disrespectful way, but I was just like, you know what? Like, I really do have to go to work in the morning. Would you be willing to like give me a little more money if I give you a bath? Because the number one way to get a guy not to like you is to ask for money. And even though he was giving me money, I was like, let me ask for more. It worked, bitch. It actually worked. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because his whole face, his whole vibe, everything about him changed when I asked for more money. And it wasn't scary or anything, but it was just like, you are fake as fuck. Why are you so predictable? You know what I'm saying? That's definitely what it was giving. Like,
you the fakest bitch in America. You're not a real person. You're fake as fuck.
He was like, no. Why would I give you more money? We agreed to this. I'm thinking to myself, you can't be lonely and manipulative. That's why you are lonely. Like, you need to pick a struggle. You need to really pick a struggle. So in my mind, it's go time because you trying to play me for a dummy. And so I told him exactly what I told you guys, but I said it like super polite. I was like, you know what? I feel so bad for leading you on. I know that we did agree just to go to dinner. I should have never came back here. Like, I was kind of like gaslighting him just a little bit. He was like, no, like, I'm loving spending time with you. I'm just tired of running into girls that's like, no money, no honey. Huh? And at that point, I had no mercy for him because I'm like, okay, well, stop dating girls that were in embryo when you were like 30 years old. You're the one that wants to go after young girls and you think that we genuinely like you? Like, what young bitch want to give an old man a bath? Be for real. I don't even care about you. I don't know you. We have no chemistry. This is our first date. It's 100% about the money. That's how I met you. That's how we even connected. Because you need to pay people to keep you company. We're not going to play this game. You're not going to make it seem like, oh, I want somebody to care about me. No. You made up your mind that you're in a position that the only way somebody can care about you is if you're giving them money. How is that my problem? Why are you making that my problem? And why do you think you're about to get a free bath out of me? So I gaslit him again. And I was like, you know what? Maybe we should call it a night. I really don't want you feeling uncomfortable in your own home. Like, I started to excuse myself. I was like, I enjoyed my meal. I definitely enjoyed my time with you.
The lies. There you go. This bitch. The lies.
I was going for the Emmy. I was going for the Tony. I was going for the Oscar because I was not trying to get murdered in that man's house. Like, I did not want that man to feel rejected and have a violent reaction. I was definitely putting emphasis on work, sleep, and how I had a great fucking time, but I need to go. He was like, wow, you can't even stay and finish the movie. Like, even if you don't give me a bath, like, you don't want to finish the movie with me. It's not like I asked you to take a bath with me. Like, I would never try to make you uncomfortable, even though I already was uncomfortable. I must be a really good actress. How did you not know that asking somebody that you just met in real life for the first time to give your old ass a bath, how did you not know that that would probably make me want to leave? Honestly, I just want to thank God because his timing is always right. I didn't know what to say to this man when he was like, damn, you can't even stay and finish the movie, because I wanted to go. Like, I was not even gonna sit up there and lead him on anymore. Like, I wanted to leave, bro. So I thank God that one of my timers that I had set started going off and it actually sounded like somebody was calling me on the phone. And I'm like, oh my God, it's my little sister. Like, let me step into the bathroom. Let me answer it really quick. I think I actually went on this date on like a Thursday or a Friday. So it would have made sense if I said like, oh, my little sister needs a ride, or oh, my little sister stranded. You know what I'm saying? Because people go out on like Thursdays and Fridays and shit like that. It was basically the weekend, long story short. So I step into the bathroom. I have this fake conversation. I talk loud as hell. I'm pretty sure he could hear me in there talking. I'm like, what? You need me to come get you? Where are you at? Blah, 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 blah. When I come out the bathroom, the money that we agreed to was on the table. I kind of took it as he didn't really want to talk to me. I didn't grab the money immediately. I wasn't wearing my shoes because he had carpet. So I went and I put my shoes on. And while I was putting my shoes on, I was like apologizing. I'm like, you know what? My little sister, her friends are so fake. Like, I need to get her. And then I flipped it. I was like, I just knew that tonight wouldn't be a good night. Like, I really wasn't trying to reject you. I just knew you wouldn't be able to enjoy yourself, or we wouldn't be able to have enough time. Like, I tried to make it seem like I just knew that it wasn't a good time to like give him a bath or whatever. He was so dry. He was like, I know you want to leave. I didn't even get to show you the view. He was like, you know, I'm going to Tokyo with my daughter. Cause he was like, honestly, I knew that he was going to leave for Japan. And I was like, I don't even know if I'm going to see this guy again. So if he's going to give me money just to go eat with him, why not? And then when he comes back, you know, we already have that like relationship where I could see him again. But unfortunately, he wanted to be a weirdo like immediately. I really don't care what nobody says. Just because I want a sugar daddy doesn't mean that I have to tolerate being put in situations that I wouldn't normally tolerate. Like, just because there's money involved doesn't mean I have to change who I am. So that's a part of the reason why I'm telling this story, because I feel like that was wild as fuck. Like, you don't even know me. Damn, like, first link, you want me to see you naked in a tub? Like, that's weird. I don't know. There was like levels to that situation. And he did actually text me the next day, and he let me know that he would like to see me again. I was at work and I was just like so irritated by that situation. And so I told him straight up, like, we're gonna basically have to set boundaries if you want to keep seeing me, because I can't offer you that level of intimacy and I don't even know you. I have no connection with you. Like, you need to be realistic. That's pretty much what I told him. And you know, at that point, he told me he never wanted to see me again, that I was just like every other girl, that I was a gold digger, I was a user. He cut me off, and I'm okay with that, because I've been through a lot of shit already. I don't want to add bathing old men for money to my list of trauma. So yeah, for the girls that are wondering why I can't keep a sugar daddy, because I keep meeting psychos. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Support your girl. Get those fingers moving in the comments below and let me know, how would you react, especially if the guy was not giving you more money. Like, I don't believe that anybody watching this video is that nice that you just gonna give a man, an old man at that, a fucking bubble bath for no extra money, and you just met him. None of you bitches are that nice. Please stop lying. I actually have a date that I am getting ready to go on right now, so I will see you bitches in the next video. Till next time.